Hey guys and gals, this is Psionic Arrow, and I'm with the Somua SAu-40. This is a Tier 4 French tank destroyer with 280 hit points. It has a weight of 24, or rather around 25 tons, with an engine of 260 horsepower, so not that fast, 37 kilometers per hour, 30 degrees of track traverse, and that's pretty much it. You will be circled in this tank. You will be slow. You will have no armor, 36 in the front, 35 on the side, and 35 on the back. You will also have massive weak point right here, this giant turret with a gun pointing behind it. That is, of course, not usable. The only thing you're going to be using is this guy here, and I fitted it with a 105 howitzer. This is a 53 millimeters of penetration, 410 damage gun at 0.53 accuracy and 2.3 seconds of aiming time. Now, it does reload in about 9 seconds. And you know what? This is almost like a Hetzer. Now, the Hetzer is a lot sleeker. It doesn't have a protrusion on the top of its hull. I believe it is slightly more maneuverable. I haven't actually played that in a bit. Actually, I've sold it, so I can't even check. I'm using the 105 because getting into higher tier games and not doing that much damage does not appeal to me. And you can't really get around people in this tank. It is really slow. Basically it's just HE. You can load gold rounds if you want, and that does get a lot more penetration. And you know, in the next patch it might be viable. Probably not. I believe it costs like 4,000 credits per shot if you use the gold rounds in 8.1, where you can buy it for credits. Now, I pretty much said everything about this tank. It has 330 view range, so that's pretty typical of tanks that are not open top. And a signal range of 455 meters, so that's pretty bad, actually. You will lose sight of people on the other side of the map, unless they have, you know, really big radios and somebody else is in between you and him. I have fitted it with a small repair kit, and that's because I don't like getting tracked. Getting tracked in this tank means you're dead. You can get circled very easily in this thing. And that's pretty much why I'm using the 105, because it does 410 damage if you can manage to penetrate. And if the guy's trying to circle you, he might mess up. He'll usually be presenting his sides to you, and he might mess up and drive in front of your gun while it's loaded, and you could get a shot in and do big damage. And with HE, you do get module damage with that. I have heard a lot of people saying that this tank is very bad, and that's probably because it's slow. It's just, there's nothing else much to say about this tank. It's slow. It plays almost like a Hetzer, actually, because it does have a 100 penetration, 110 damage gun at 15 rounds a minute. And it's also a 75 millimeter cannon. I've used this for a little bit, and I found, well, I like it more on the Hetzer. On this guy, because he's that much slower, I'll fit a howitzer, and, you know, I'll get damage no matter what I shoot at. Doesn't mean I get full damage, but, you know, damage nonetheless. I have a crew at 78%, and you might not even get up to 78%. When you fully research this thing. The S35CA, I've heard, is pretty awesome. Let's see, gun traverse of 44. It's, you know, it's not that bad, the traverse of the gun. But if you do move the hull of the tank, you have to wait a long time for it to aim in again, and that's not very good. So actually, this tank is more of an ambushing kind of tank. If you can ambush them and kill them in one shot, that's good. And I will show that in my replay, which I believe is time to get into right now. Alright, I'm here on Lakeville, and I've actually waited a couple of seconds right here, and I'm thinking, okay, we better get into the city, and then I realized, oh boy, nobody's covering the middle road. So me and my platoon mate over here, and the American T-40 tank destroyer, he's right over there, we're gonna cover the middle of the road. And hopefully those guys in the city do not get destroyed. This is a predominantly Tier 4 match.
So, we do have a pretty good chance of, or at least I have a pretty good chance of destroying anything I shoot at in one shot. Aha, T-46. Now here you see the aiming time. In fact, aiming reticle is amazingly large. Didn't get a hit on that. It's almost not worth it to snipe with this tank. I am doing it because there's nothing else to shoot at the moment. Nothing shown up really on our side. I can't hit anybody that's in the town. I wish I could though. This gun probably could take out an M3 in one hit.
Right now I'm concerned that somebody's crossing right now. Ah, and there it is, a T-28 is coming up. Bam! Alright, didn't do full damage to him, and now I gotta wait 9 seconds for this thing to reload. I'm being helped, however. There we go. T-28 has been nerfed pretty large in one of the patches that I haven't been paying attention to. It's got its gun removed. The really big, long... Oh. Hetzer T-40 and a BT-7 showed up. That's not good. So they did manage to travel across. We haven't really been spotting. But ambush tank, right? So... let's get some ambush in. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to show up. Aha! Hetzer's shown up. Oh. And... of course, the armor soaked it up. T-40. I don't think it has that much more armor on the front than the Hetzer, actually. Somebody's moving up. Aha! T-40's moving up. One shot. There we go. Hetzer's coming. He knows I fired. Oh, he's missed. Haha, now I can take my time. He's gone. BT-7, Tier 3, and he doesn't seem to know where to shoot me. Of course, and at this tier, not everybody knows where the weak points are, and side of a BT-7, no problem. Now that we've pretty much decimated their entire team. Yep, that's right. They've only got 2 artillery left.
And I'm gonna move out. They almost blocked off this area right here, but... oh. I'm getting a little bit of a weird lag issue here. Tank's kind of moving forward. Alright, there we go. Still 2 tanks left, and this is how fast this guy can go. Uphill, downhill, and on flat ground. And it's really slow. I think it's really slow, but maybe you're okay with it. This guy with the 105 isn't too bad. Last tank, somewhere around here. And I'll probably speed this up, just so you won't get too bored with somebody killing a BS. There we go. He's gone, artillery got him, and we're capping, and of course, you know, we win. Yay! Let's take a look at the statistics.
This was a 626-point game. I got Master Badge First Class, Reaper, Sharpshooter, I think. 4 kills. And let's see, I fired 7 shots, 6 of them hit, 6 of them penetrated. And I got a profit of 13,000 plus credits. So that's pretty good, for Tier 4 anyway. Thanks for watching. Please press that like button and leave some comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.